everybody. Welcome to another edition of Trendsetter Talks with Pandi. If this is your first time stopping by, I am your host, Pandi of Pandi's Hair Candy and More, as well as the Making Money Moves with Pandi channel, as well as the Simply Pandi channel. And again, welcome to another edition of Trendsetter Talks with Pandi. So, for the most part, Trendsetter Talks is a fun and lovely segment where I like to kind of just chop it up, connect with you guys over what's currently trending in the headlines, the latest buzzworthy news as far as products regarding skincare, self care, hair care, things of that nature. So, I do have three topics that I want to kind of cover tonight, and these segments are usually short and sweet, usually 30, 45 minutes maybe. So I appreciate you guys being here, and I hope that you feel welcome, and I hope that you enjoy the positive vibes while you're over here, and that you will consider hitting that share button and share it out to somebody that you know who might be interested in this type of content. All right, so over here for the most part, again, this channel is Pandi's Hair Candy and More. The name says it all. Over here for the most part, I talk about my love for hair, both my natural hair care journey, as well as my love for wigs. I am a licensed cosmetologist, former beauty salon owner who now works in healthcare. And so, as I was transitioning from my chemically relaxed hair back to my natural roots, I have been kind of chronicling and bringing you guys along on that journey with me. But I have also been talking self care, self love, motivation, inspiration. And of course, we watch the streets to see what's trending out there. So, without further ado, we are going to jump in to the headlines. It has been a minute since we have came live with Trendsetter Talk, so I really appreciate y'all being here. If you enjoy this, please hit that subscribe button. It is free 99. It does not cost you anything to support the channel. All right? So, moving right along. Hi, Roxanne. Good evening. Thank you so much for popping in. I hope all is well. Thank you so much for being here. Now, without further ado, guys, I'm going to jump into the first topic that I want to discuss and see what y'all's thoughts are. All right. Let's get into some things. Since this is a hair content channel after all. So, the first item on tonight's talking points is I want to talk drugstore versus high end. This is like so widely debated when it comes down to hair care products, self care products, skincare products. Are you that person that just simply must go into Ulta Beauty or Sephora? Or are you cool to go into CVS, Walgreens, or Walmart, and pick up your products? I mean, is it better to focus on saving a coin, or do you just simply not care about the coin? So I wanted to kind of see what y'all's thoughts were on that matter and just talk about it a little bit. Like, where are we at? I'm kind of a mix because I'm not just finna throw away a whole bunch of money on products that I can pick up at my local beauty supply store or drugstore. But it is one of the most asked questions in the beauty industry. And what are your thoughts? I'm curious to know, like, what are your thoughts? Do you feel like when purchasing your professional hair care products, is it really that big of a difference between the drugstore counterparts? Let me share what some of the experts say about that. They suggest that while it may seem a lot more convenient to pick up your shampoos and conditioners at the same time as you grabbing your salad mix, your coffee, or whatever, it boils down to one key difference, and that is simply quality. Now, I don't know. I'm going to kind of beg to differ on that, but let's just see what they say. All right. So, when you consider professional hair care or even skincare products versus drugstore products, Let's say, for example, you go into your local CVS or Walgreens, a bottle of shampoo in there might cost you anywhere from $5 to $10. Whereas if you're picking up your products as you're leaving your salon or Ulta or Sephora, you know that they can easily cost 2 to 3 times more. So, what are you really getting for your money? And then, of course, you have the maintenance. And then also, what are your thoughts? I mean, have you ever done the comparison on the ingredients? Like, you sometimes are paying for that name brand and that higher end, but still getting the same quality. You know, it's like, are the ingredients any different? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Let's see. Roxanne says, I color my hair with Dollar Tree. Okay. I am not mad at that, Roxanne. I literally, where was I at? I was in Walmart a couple days ago and I picked up some more hair color because, at my age, yes, I have grays starting to come in right in the top crown of my head. And yeah, I retouched them myself because, for one, I am a former hairdresser. So I know what I'm doing. I know the proper application techniques. And of course, um, most box color kits come with those types of instructions already in there. So, you should be fine as long as you can read and follow the instructions. However, I don't know that if I didn't have previous experience as a hairdresser, if I would be that comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's up to the individual. But I feel you on that because I pick up stuff from the drugstore all the time. And then whenever I do go to places like Ulta Beauty or Sephora or those types of places, I'm looking for stuff that's on sale. I'm looking for a discount. I'm not looking to pay the maximum high end. Not at all. Not at all. I was just curious about that because, like for example, I have a monthly beauty subscription that I'm subscribed to specifically for the savings. I always get more than the retail value, and I'm still getting all the items and things that I want with the quality that I want it at. I don't know. Some things are just overrated. And then I feel like if you have disposable income, maybe you don't care, but disposable income, what is that? I don't even know that. Never seen it in my life. So I was just curious. So that was cool. Cool, cool, cool. That was my first question of the night. Now, in other news and moving right along, continuing on with what's trending. And really quick, let me scroll up and shout out to the replay gang. If you're coming in and catching me on the replay, shout out to you. Thank you so much. Please leave a like and share this out for me. I want to exercise at this time the Fair Use Act. This is allowed for purposes of copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. We are simply talking and discussing what we've seen trending in social media, in world news, and entertainment. So, moving right along, I think it's pretty much across the board. Most people are at a point in place where they want to save money. I'm guessing that some self care and beauty items you're okay with paying a little bit more for, but for the most part, if I can get it at the drugstore, I'm going to get it at the drugstore where I probably have a rewards card and can save some extra money. That's just me. If you're catching this on the replay, let me know in the comments. Now, my next topic tonight that I wanted to discuss was our dearly beloved Wendy Williams. Miss Wendy Williams, have you all been following the Wendy buzz? Have you seen the documentary? Anyone in here following that story? It was a smaller bottle, but it was enough to do the job. I know that's right, Roxanne. I am not mad. Do you know I pick up I like get my astringent at Dollar Tree. I get so much stuff. I found lashes at Dollar Tree. I get all kind of household cleaners. I love the Dollar Tree. In fact, I got quite a few Dollar Tree hauls on this channel. So yeah, absolutely. Why pay the higher cost, especially if you can get the job done? Now, let's talk Wendy Williams because Wendy has been going through a lot lately. And I have not had a chance to catch the documentary. I'm going to try to put that in my to do list this week. Over the years, I wasn't always a huge Wendy fan, but I wasn't necessarily against her either. I loved her when she was right. And, I didn't too much particularly care for her when she wasn't right. But I was never one to bash her or anything like that. So I see that she's been trending lately. And former talk show host Wendy Williams recently came out a couple days ago thanking well wishers for their response to the revelation that she has been recently diagnosed with dementia. And of course, that came before the airing of the Lifetime documentary about her recent struggles. It was a pretty nice thing to see. However, I've been seeing so many mixed reviews on social media about the documentary and just her visual appearance. So I'm really excited to see what the documentary brings. She had that very public and messy split with her husband. I seen recently that her son has also been trending in the news lately, with having to move out of his place. And it just seems like Wendy's health has been on the decline. So, I'm hoping that things turn around for her. Um, Dementia is nothing to play with. It is, oh my gosh. I've had family members that we have lost as a result of dementia. And it is so hard because you really can't go in and help them because they forget. They forget who they are, they forget who you are. And at some points, they even begin to become combative, at least in our experience. And it's just so sad because it's usually someone that was a very prominent figure, a matriarch, if you will, and then you kind of see them go back to this childlike state where everything is overwhelming because they're simply lost within their own body. It's terrible, 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 terrible. So that is what I had seen going on with Wendy. Looking forward to actually catching that documentary. It's supposed to air on Lifetime. I believe it's airing now because I've been hearing mixed reviews about it. And let's see, they said the diagnosis was aphasia, which I wasn't aware of what that was. Um, some type of frontal temporal dementia. Also, I guess it's supposed to be something similar to what actor Bruce Willis was dealing with. So Williams released that statement. It came a day after her team revealed that the 59-year-old had been diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and a rare form of dementia. So again, the documentary looks like it was scheduled to air this weekend, and we know prayers need to really be out and up for Wendy, her family, and just everything surrounding her at this point in time. Now, some might not be fans of her, but at the end of the day, no one wants to see anybody struggle like that. Hey, Heather. Happy Sunday. Thanks so much for popping in. I was just rambling on, wasn't even paying attention to the comments. I hope you had a great day. I'm in here trying to catch up on these trending topics. We just got finished discussing whether or not you are a high end or a drugstore person. Me personally, if I can find it at the drugstore versus paying high end prices, drugstore all day. As far as your beauty, hair, skincare products, right? And then the next topic of the night for tonight's Trendsetter Talks with Pandi, we're talking Wendy Williams and her situation where she recently revealed, well, her team recently revealed that she was diagnosed with dementia. Yeah. You know, Wendy was a beast with it. And at the end of the day, love her or hate her, she was one of the first to do it. And, you know, she was a trailblazer. There will never be another Wendy Williams. And it's really sad to see the way, you know, her story is ending. hmm And with that being said, let me move on to my last topic because, you know, these trendsetter talks, I try to keep them short and sweet. They're usually no more than 30 minutes in length. And I so appreciate you all stopping through. And as I said in the beginning, if you are enjoying the positive vibes, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up, or as I like to say, blow dry on the like button for me. Also, sharing is caring. So please share this video out with someone that you think might enjoy it. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And give me one moment, y'all. Did I not put this one in here? I don't think I did. One moment. Why did that not one? That one didn't come up. One moment, y'all. I'm coming, y'all. I'm trying to close some of these windows. I think that's what's got my speed slowing down right now. Okay, let me try to come back and see if that works. Didn't pull up all my stuff. I wonder why that one didn't pull up. Okay, there we go. Y'all. So let me come back over here, make sure I didn't miss y'all. Okay, so this is the last subject that I want to talk on. As February is coming to a close, we do know that February is Black History Month, and we've been celebrating that all month and sharing all the great accomplishments that Black people have made to the country. And lo and behold, as I was going through Twitter, y'all, I was going through Twitter and I saw our good girlfriend, Chilli, one of the singers from TLC, had done got caught up in this story involving colorism. And I was like, what? Chili's never really been problematic, so I was a little shocked to say the least. I don't know if you all have seen anything on this story. Let me share a little bit about what happened in case you are unaware. All right. So TLC's Chilli faces colorism accusations after preferring to be labeled caramel over chocolate. Y'all, the stuff that makes the news these days. So Rosanda Chilli Thomas shared a cute video of herself dancing with her boyfriend while on vacation in Jamaica on February 20th. However, the video went left after Chilli responded to a fan about her skin complexion. The 52-year-old, who looks absolutely amazing by the way, is currently dating 44-year-old Miss Fire actor Matthew Lawrence. And the duo each shared a video of them dancing to a Jiggy Woogie. I don't know why they had to share who the dang song was by. But anyway, they were dancing and they shared it on IG. And one of her fans complimented Lawrence's dance moves, calling his woman chocolate. Chilli responded to the post and corrected the fan and replied caramel. Lord, why'd she go and do that? So, after me noted how Chilli seemed to reject the chocolate title, the creep singer defended herself in the comment section. It's almost like she didn't like being called chocolate, but she is chocolate. And chocolate is beautiful. Never be ashamed of that, wrote the fan, prompting Chilli to reply again. She said, chocolate is beautiful also. Never said it wasn't. But without a tan, I'm caramel. What's the harm in being truthful? Good grief. And you all know the internet is notorious. Fans online did not agree with Chilli's assessment of herself, and they pretty much began to tear her up on IG, on Twitter. Several of them even began to accuse her of being colorist in the comments. Finding out Chilli thinks she light skinned gave me a real good key, wrote one fan. Literally the darkest member in TLC. What be the problem? Another fan replying, you chocolate girl, you're the darkest in the group, even without a tan. They are caramel, not you. Colorism and being color struck in 2024 is crazy AF, another wrote. So people are literally arguing and coming for this girl in these social media streets, y'all. And I just don't know if I really feel like it was colorism. But I mean, who am I to determine? That's left up to you all, I guess, the audience. So I found that very interesting. Chilli has always been a stand up girl. Beautiful. Chocolate, caramel. Me looking at her personally, I don't see anything wrong with calling her chocolate. I mean, and I really don't understand why that always ends up being an issue amongst us. And when I say us, I'm referring to Black people or African American people. Like, we come in so many beautiful shades. There's no need to distinguish between chocolate, caramel. She's a beautiful woman. So I'm like, dang, do we have to end Black History Month on a negative note? But you all know I try not to disappoint. When it comes to Trendsetter Talks, I want to come and talk the latest in hair, skin, and beauty, self care, motivation, and inspiration, as well as what's trending out here on these social media streets. So, that was pretty much it. It was a pretty chill week. Most states, I think, had their primary elections. So if you're not registered to vote, be sure to get out and do that. Exercise your civic duty, so you can be the change you want to see. Put the right people in office that are going to look out for you. And I believe that concludes tonight's episode of Trendsetter Talks with Pandi. I want to thank y'all so much for taking a moment out of your Sunday evening to come through and chit chat and hang out for a bit, especially those of you who dropped down and engaged with me in the comments. And if you are catching me on the replay, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Also, feel free to leave suggestions if there are certain topics you'd like to see me cover here on the show. Let me know in the comment section. I always appreciate your feedback. Until next time, guys, everybody, please stay safe, stay encouraged, stay blessed, don't stress, and I will definitely see you all in the next video. Also, guys, if you would like to support the channel, you can definitely do so by being a blessing to the Cash App. The Cash App is $Pandi2019. You can also support by running a playlist that helps with the watch time here on YouTube. I have a 6-hour playlist because, people don't have a lot of time, but with a 6-hour playlist, you can put it on and walk away and go do whatever it is you need to do around your house and know that you are supporting the content. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to bring this one to a close. I want to say thank you to everyone who tuned in. And again, if you didn't remember to do so on your way coming in, please don't forget to blow dry on the like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to bring it to a close, guys. You all have an amazing rest of your evening. And thank you so much for coming out. Bye.